Hedge, tube dwellers, how goes? This is your host, the Mad Bag, with another Mad Bag Gamer production, another Thieves Guild quest. I've just now completed no, not a chance arrangement, taking care of business, that's the shakedown, and I've already started loud and clear. Now, the first thing that happens with loud and clear is, when you turn in taking care of business to Brynjolf, he says that you need to follow him to the cistern. Looks like Delvin and Vex both have something to say to me. They would both like to speak to me. And now I'm going through what looks like a hidden door. Deeper into the Thieves Guild hideout. Yeah. The cistern, eh? Oh, excuse me, Brynjolf. Excuse me. Don't mind that cart. Go ahead and step around it. Let's see what you've got for me. Wow, I look like an imposing barbarian. Very, very imposing. Very thick. This looks interesting. Complete with sewer waterfalls and all. This place looks pretty barren, actually.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf.
What resources have you spent on
Before
me?
we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say.
I have everything you asked for already.
Do I make myself clear?
He has some kind of dwarven sword. Rules were thieves. What's the point of rules?
I'll let that comment go because you're new here. Ask things out of turn again and we have a problem. Now, are we clear on all of this?
Huh. Yes, I understand.
Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work, so let him prove it.
I would love the opportunity.
Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
Hold a moment.
Since Brynjolf assures me you'll be nothing but a benefit to us, then
Your
you're
idea
in.
to start a brothel,
Welcome
right?
to the Thieves Guild.
Ah, an official welcome.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me.
I happen to know if you're a female, Brynjolf will call you lass all the time instead of lad. And that reminds me of something I'm not sure I've said yet. I actually have gone through this whole chain with my archer. So, to some degree, I kind of already know what's coming. Excuse me, what's coming. So how do I get my cut of the spoils?
Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with
Well,
Delvin
you could.
and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way.
Oh, side
And talk to
quests.
Amelia in the flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor.
New armor? Tell me about the Golden Glow job.
Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives.
3.
Clearing out the safe in the
Specifically
main
3.
house.
What's the catch?
The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did.
Makes sense.
Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients.
Agreed. What should I do about Arengoth?
Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The
Maven?
guild has a lot riding
That might
on
be the
this.
first time they've revealed
Don't
that.
make me look foolish by mucking it up.
Maven black-briar is, a Thane here in Riften. Alright. So he said talk to Vex and Delvin. I believe that I now have brand new access to a number of trainers. Let me see if I can find out who trains what here and detail it real fast.
I have everything you
The
asked
Thieves
for
Guild
already.
boasts a total of 4 trainers. all master level.
Putting quite a bit of
We have
coin on the
Niruin,
Here a second.
who trains archery.
I don't understand it either.
We have Vipper, somewhere around here,
Hope this one isn't another waste of
who
my
trains...
You made it. Good to see you, my friend.
Is that Vipper?
I'll
That's
never
not Vipper.
forget how you saved my life from those Thalmor maniacs.
What? Did I? Okay, yeah.
Good to see you again, friend.
That's interesting. Hold on, let me...
Yes?
Okay, I can't talk to him. When I was doing the Civil War quests, I killed some guards that were walking with a prisoner. And apparently that is the prisoner. There's Mercer Fay. Maybe Vipper is back in the Ragged Flagon. Which is not this way. It's just like a little training room. Oh no, who's this? Is this Vipper? Vipper the Fleet!
Hey, let's talk a second.
Vipper trains pickpocket.
Need any more pickpocket training?
And the other two trainers are NPCs that you interact with throughout this quest chain. This is the Ragged Flagon. Vex and Delvin Mallory. These also happen to be two NPCs that will give me more information about Loud and Clear in my current quest, and they also happen to be two NPCs that will give you basically all of the side quests of the Thieves Guild.
All eyes are on you, lad.
Which way is
Don't
up?
disappoint us.
Am I right?
How are you feeling, Vex?
You sure are.
Pretty angry, actually.
I know what I'm doing.
Lying to my face isn't gonna win you any favors with me. I can promise you that.
I see you're
On the other hand, taking some of these extra jobs off my hands, now, that'll get you to the top of my list.
I could probably do some of that, and I suppose I could use some advice.
See, that kind of attitude comes from someone who wants to get rich and stay alive long enough to enjoy it. We're gonna get along nicely. So, if you've got the nerve, I've got plenty of extra jobs to help get the guild back on its feet.
Back on its feet?
Look around you. The flagon, the guild, it's all falling apart. A few decades ago, this place was as busy as the Imperial City. Now, you'll be lucky if you don't trip over a skeever instead.
Oh, a skeever? What happened?
Look, I know the others think I'm a bit daft for saying stuff like this, but I'm gonna give it to you straight. Something out there is piss-drunk mad at us. I don't know who or what it is, but it's beyond just you and me. We've been cursed.
Oh, you don't say. He's a ventriloquist, too. He could talk while drinking. A curse? What can we do about it?
I'll tell you what we do. We spit in that curse's face and turn things around down here. Put things back the way they were. That's where you come in. I've got plenty of work available that could guide us down the road to recovery.
Little elbow grease and
All
some
you
muscle?
have to do is ask, and we can both come out of this smelling like a rose.
Like a rose. Alright, so I could ask about extra work here, this top option, and get a list of side quests that I can do. Just a second ago I said that basically all the side quests come from him or from Vex, this other NPC in the Ragged Flagon. There are a couple that don't, though, but they're not really quests you start, they're kind of things you just pick up. Oh, and Delvin trains you in sneak. Before I move along, do you know anything about the Golden Glow Estate?
Watch yourself out there. The mercenaries are at Goth Hire to train killers.
If he has a plan
Just
to get
ask
us
our
out of
poor
this
little
rut,
Vex.
and he isn't sharing it with
Poor little Vex, huh?
Can I give
Something
you a
happen?
little tip? Take every job you can get, or else you'll end up a beggar.
You'll end up a beggar. Vex also gives side jobs, much like Delvin.
Perfectly clear. 1, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. Before we begin, I want to make it 1, and 2, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good.
Boy, Whispers
Now,
carry
it's
down
time
here.
to get your feet wet. And I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business.
What sort of business?
I'm not going to sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here.
Any idea why?
Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck.
So what can we do?
You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh?
Emphasis on a little bit. So again, I could ask her for extra work. Bam, list of side quests. I could have her train me in lockpicking, Or what is more immediately pertinent, what do you know about Golden Glow?
Yeah, I did. That wood elf's wit. He's a lot smarter than I expected. Can you believe that fetcher had more than tripled the guard? There must have been 8 of them in there. It was like he was daring us to come and get him.
Okay. Dare accepted. Any tips for me?
Well, there's an old sewer tunnel that dumps into the lake on the northwest side of the island. That's how I slipped in there. Should still be unguarded.
Interesting.
Where do you think you're going? We do.
I'm not going to start any of the side quests yet. I will soon. I'll probably just do a separate video of me doing a number of the side quests, just going through each of the different
All eyes are on
instances.
So you're the new recruit, huh?
Tonilia is supposed to give me
looks like
some
you and I
armor.
are gonna have to get very well acquainted.
Why is that?
I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it.
Ah, Tonilia
Minus a
is
little
our
slice of
fence.
commission, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee.
Should have been like stealing a
Is there anything you don't charge for?
Sure. How about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern?
Still need some time.
Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us.
Understood.
Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
Armor? Thieves Guild boots, armor, gloves, and a hood. And I could talk to her. What do you give me for these? And she is a fence that I can use. So I can now steal stuff from people's houses and come here and make money off of it, whereas I can't sell stolen stuff to any other merchant. You eventually get a lot more fences through the Thieves Guild too, as you do the quests. So let me, nope, not magic. Items! Let me take a look at this Thieves Guild stuff. Carrying capacity increased by 20 points on the armor. Pickpocket is 15% better. Lockpicking is 15% easier. Prices are 10% better. Let's see what it all looks like. Oh yeah. Creasy, the bloody-eyed red guard. And now that I've gotten this armor, I can smith the Thieves Guild armor. It requires some leather, maybe some other things. I don't exactly remember. Obviously, I'm not going to be wearing that over my Dragonbone stuff. I might slip on these boots at a certain point in time in this quest. We'll have to see. We'll have to see exactly how that goes. And if I were a real efficiency Nazi, I would put this hood on anytime I talked to a merchant. Or this hood and, say, an amulet of Debella for that matter, because your speechcraft improves all that pricing and stuff too. So now that I can make Thieves Guild armor, I can basically sell the stuff that she just gave me. I'm going to hang on to it for just a second. But later on in the Thieves Guild, you have a chance to turn in some of that armor for better versions of it. And if you get rid of it, you can't do that. However, if you get rid of it, you can make more and then do that. So you're still okay to get rid of it, ultimately. Vipper, and now I have a new entrance into the cistern too. Somewhere somebody tells me about that. I don't remember who or where. Maybe I already missed it. Anyway, this will take me straight out to Riften. Into the graveyard, a bit more quickly than going through the tunnels of the Ragged Flagon and the Ratway would be. Whoop, straight up out of a tomb. And I can fast travel from right here, which is nice too. And you can now fast travel to this point as well, as you can see by this little thing on my map. The Thieves Guild. Okay, so here's Golden Glow. I've got to burn 3 beehives, enter using the sewer if I want to. I just have to enter one way or the other. And clear out a safe. Let's jump over here, because this looks like it's on... This thing's on an island. And this little side of it over here looks like it's going to have the easiest access to the beehives. Maybe like up here or from over here. But I've got this fast travel point, so let's use it. Oh boy. Bandits. Oh, I got my fists out still. That's not ideal. Daedric sword, ebony sword. There we go. I'm gonna kill me some bandits real fast. Why wouldn't I? Why wouldn't I? Well, maybe. What's this? Woohoo! Wow, Yayla looks really cool in her Dragonbone stuff. I haven't had a whole lot. Ooh, that kind of staggered me. I haven't had a whole lot of combat yet with all this new Dragonbone shenaniganery. Alright, time to shout. Oh, can I not get up? What? Are you kidding me? I was going to run up some stairs and finish using this shout. That was actually not the time to shout. A dwarven bow? That's valuable enough. We're taking that. And I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to keep wasting time. Screw you, bandits. I'm out of here. Come on, Yayla. Forget these suckers. Let's take a look at this island instead. Okay, so the optional is on this side of the island, right? Yeah. I should be able to see the sewer from here. Let me put that sword back on, because I might need it. Maybe Yayla will kill all those bandits too while I'm waiting. So there should be a sewer. I can't necessarily see it. Let's, oh, I do see a Nern route out here on this other smaller island. Let's go peek at this Nern route. Staying down under the water. I'm probably going to want to do this at nighttime too. It's daytime right now, and that could get really messy if I'm going to be trying to use any sneak. Ah, dragon! Holy crap. With the interruptions. What you got, dragon? What you want from me, monster? I actually want this interruption, though. I would like to kill me a dragon. I can actually use the materials that I get off of him now. He might not fight me, though, especially if he's going over there. Yeah, he's going to fight a bunch of bandits. I can't wait, though, which is the pain in the butt. I guess I'm just going to run away from the dragon. I'm going to go over here to the shore. I'm going to cut the video so you guys don't have to watch me running around doing a bunch of silliness. I'm going to run to the shore. If I can get the dragon to come down, I'll kill him. If not, I'm just going to try to get away from him and wait a little while until it's nighttime. Wait successful. It is now about 1 a.m. The dragon still lives. Apparently he doesn't know that I'm over here, though. Which might be a good thing. Might be good for him to just take off. So, he's not going to take off, is he? Heck no. He's going to try to swoop down, and I'm not going to hear it because my head's underwater. Even though my head's not technically underwater, my camera is. I'm hoping he doesn't. He's got to be in battle with those bandits. I'm gonna forget about him. So something about sneaking, of course, visibility factors into it. Anytime you're in light, you're easier to see than when you're in darkness. Every NPC has a frontal cone that comes out basically out of their face, whatever direction they're facing, where they have a chance to detect you visibly. If it's nighttime, if you're in darkness, especially if you're in like pooling shadows, it is harder for them to detect you. Now the other component of sneaking is the sound. Oh yeah, the beehives. There's two different ways to do this. I can either use the flame spell, which is actually kind of messy because it's got a cone AoE, or I can use a torch. That's what I'm going to use because it's easier to ensure that you only get 3 of the beehives. With flames, it comes out of your hand in a way that it might just kind of spread and hit others, and you don't want that. That will fail part of the quest. So the other component of sneaking is sound, and oh boy, somebody sees me already. Maybe it's the dragon. I'm going to hope that it's the dragon. There's 2. There's 3. I'm pretty sure it is the dragon. Oh boy.
Skyrim belongs to the north.
That's a mercenary. I'm just going to get. My sneaking is pretty horrible. Hey, put my torch out pretty immediately. That's cool. Let's put the sword back in that other hand. Now I'm going to dodge away from the island because that completed one of my 2 objectives. And that should make all of the mercenaries come to this side of the island, which will make it easier to infiltrate the other side of the island, which is what I'm going to try to do. It looks like they're still in battle with me. I'm going to see if I can kind of sneak around and get into this sewer anyway, though, because I would very much like to go the quiet route, trying to play this character as sneakily as I can. Let's peek our head up out of the water over here. I'm not sure they know, like they're alert, they're aware that something's going on, but I'm not sure they specifically know that I'm over here. Doesn't look like any of them are coming at me. Oh, I see the sewer grate now. It's right here to my right. Yep, and I can see the fire from the beehives. Alright, let's go into the sewer. Not quite yet in the belly of the beast, but for right now, up through the bowels. I have entered the sewers. And apparently it's time to fight some skeevers. I did not see him. He disappeared. I saw him to begin with. I don't know where his body went. No corpse for me. That might be him, actually. Oh! Don't know why I'm going to sneak this whole time. I guess that will get me a little bit of sneak skill on every opponent I approach, even though they'll hear me pretty immediately. Woohoo! Yeah, I was thinking that was some fire coming my way. I hit a tripwire. And apparently there's oil all over the floor here. So, Vex... Oh, man. Yayla. Don't catch on fire, girl. Step out the fire. So, Vex said that he had hired, like, triple the mercenaries. Said he had something like 8, which, I'm not sure how 8 can really be triple of anything. But it sounds like he was smart about telling the guild off. He was going to put up some defenses before telling the guild, hey, sod off, screwballs. It's interesting, so far, with the guild, I've been spending a lot of time like damaging people, like bringing them down to get the guild's money. It seems like any kind of lucrative arrangement should be made out of help. I should assist people in different ways. I should acquire things for people. I should I don't know, make certain people shut up. Instead, all the people that I'm getting my money from, I'm getting it in weird, direct ways, doing damage to them. Because apparently, the way Brynjolf talked, the Thieves Guild has an arrangement with Golden Glow, or had. Oh! That still did hit me. I tried to step to the side, but I was not quick enough. The Thieves Guild had an arrangement with Golden Glow. I'm not exactly sure what Golden Glow provided them, or how that went down. I don't know if it was just the Thieves Guild, like, basically taking tax for being in the area, which is a screwy idea. Oh, what? Where am I at now? Okay, it looks like I got a back door right over there to my right. I almost don't want to walk around because of the sound. I'm going to step out real shortly here and look around this wall to my left. I don't see anybody. I believe the safe is in the house, and sure enough, that's where my objective points. So apparently this just kind of sneakily takes me across the island, whereas I'd have to walk through wide open areas if I hadn't done this. Ooh, an expert lock. I may... Maybe not. I was getting ready to say that I may want to put on those lockpicking gloves for that, but it appears to not matter. If I can, I'm going to do this without using any weapons. I would like to not kill Goth, and that's what I'm going to try to use, I think. And a matter of fact, if I get in battle with him, I don't absolutely need this armor. I can take him out anyway. The light armor will let me sneak a little bit better just because it's light instead of heavy, and your noise is based off the sound of all of your equipment, not just your boots like it was in Oblivion. So I'm going to put the Thieves stuff on, and this also gives me slightly better pickpocketing. Hopefully, I will be able to... I think I might have a potion, too. Hopefully I'll be able to pickpocket Goth and not kill him. So I'm trying to get into a safe. I think I can just go straight to the safe and try to unlock it. I want to say it's a master level lock. I suppose I could find that out here shortly. Potion, taking it. Circlet, taking it. Circlets are great to enchant. That's one of the items I dump in a chest at home and keep all of. Absolutely all of. An adept lock. Of course I gotta pick all these locks. I'm trying to be a thiefy character. I gotta be leveling up my lock picking. And Talos only knows what kind of treasure we're gonna find in the chest inside. Orc shield. Ooh, diamond. Yeah. Matter of fact, I will take all of that. Although it looks like, oh, another potion. And another potion. What's that one? Pickpocketing. Woohoo! Okay, so if I didn't have one before, I definitely have a potion of pickpocketing now. I bet I'm going to be able to get this key off this sucker without even waking him up. It's going to be awesome. Take a slow step around the corner here. I don't see anybody in what looks like the dining room. Oh, this could be bad.
Now you're mine.
I did not want to do this. Okay, it's just the mercenaries anyway. And the mercenaries will go down quick, I promise you, even though I'm not using my right gear. It's okay. Wow. This is one quest where killing the mercenaries doesn't hurt the quest. However, that gives me kind of a little bit of concern over my ability to sneak, because they picked up on me pretty quick. I don't know how I'm going to get into Goth's quarters and take a key off of him. I'm definitely going to have to walk once I find his quarters. Let's see what's behind the apprentice. Whoa, something's... There we go. For a second I was tapping the button and like the knife wasn't moving. I was thinking I might be encountering a glitch. The game has gotten noticeably less and less glitchy as time goes on. That's one thing that Bethesda's really good about. Once they get their game out into people's hands and start getting feedback on exactly what kind of glitches are occurring, they're pretty good about wrapping them up. Oh, that reminds me of another change recently that I forgot to mention up till now. They've recently added fatality animations for magic and ranged attacks. So far, I haven't played a whole lot of my mage since that happened, since that patch. I have played enough of my archer to see the camera go into like a weird angle and kind of zoom out whenever I killed a mammoth. And it followed the arrow over for a second. It was kind of cool. I'm going to go upstairs first. It looks like that's a load door, so yeah, he can't hear me through load doors. Doors that go into completely new regions. I'm really hoping he's not awake right now. What time is it? It is 4:33 a.m. That's late enough that he might be awake. If he is, I don't know what I'm going to do. I might just have to kill him. I don't want to kill him, but I also don't want to take forever doing this. Snatching a little bit of gold off the table. It's not really worth it. Maybe I'm just getting a little bit too much into the scene. And I'm going to maybe move a little bit faster after I see around that corner. Nothing in the storage. Actually, there's like a clove of garlic or something on the shelf. I'm going to skip it. I'm not that interested in alchemy. If this was my archer, I'd roll over to it. I'd leap into the air and snatch it. I see a guy. I see his shoulder. I hope that this is Aarongoth's room. Tell me he's sleeping. Please, please tell me he's sleeping. It looks like if I stay walking, they don't hear me. I promise you, though, if I started running, they would hear me almost immediately. At least that guy would. Likely Aarongoth. I'd probably even wake him up. Big, clumsy red guard. Okay, now what's going on? Okay. This looks like a little bunk room. And apparently they've just given me a way to go through the doors and not be seen by the guard watching the corner. I'm glad this isn't like Metal Gear Solid and he has a patrol path that I have to observe before proceeding. Although if it were Metal Gear Solid, I would probably also have a mini-map showing me his facing. That would make it real easy to observe his patrol path. Another, we'll call him a bouncer, because that's what he'd try to do to me if he found me here. What do we have behind door number 17? A sleeping guard, and nothing, a dead end. We don't need to go in there. That means we need to go in here closer to the guy sitting at the table. Boy, Yayla, please don't give me away. I'm going to give myself away. At least they are... uh-oh.
Huh? Found you.
I did not get the sneak, and I got a feeling that I'm going to wake Aarongoth up with this. Yeah, it's moving. Oh, I picked up a sword. I didn't want to pick that up. Okay, I'm just going to have to do this. I'm going in. Let's see. My soul cage, that should do it. I was expecting the dude down the hall to be the next guy to catch on to me. It looks like he wasn't. Yeah, you can't block me. At least not forever. I don't want to pick up his mace or anything. Actually, if I see more scaled, the scaled armor is almost always worth it. And the Daedric arrow. Yeah, Yayla's slinging the Daedra. Oh, what? I'm hidden again. How? What do you mean I'm hidden again? I didn't wake up Aarongoth? Oh, that is great. You know what? I'm gonna go full on with it. That's a quick save anyway. I'm gonna try it again. I would really like not to kill Aarongoth. I think killing Aarongoth changes some of the dialogue of turning this quest in. That's probably gonna make me really blow a lot of time on this. But you know what? Maybe I'm not in such a rush this fine morning. Oh boy. I feel like his bed's right around this next corner. He's got gold under his table. He's so rich. Gold pieces fall on the floor. He doesn't even pick them up. So he's not gonna mind me burning some beehives and robbing his safe. Uh-oh. He's not sleeping. You know what? I'm gonna give it a try. Let's see here. Do I have a sneak? I'm pretty sure I've got a filter of pickpocketing. Oh, I've got invisibility. Oh, no way. Oh, I'm gonna pull this off. This would be so cool. Okay, right before I drink, actually, let's do the quick save there. And let me... Can I please step up onto this ledge? Very, very quiet-like. Okay, now we're going to take 2 different potions. We're going to go invisibility. It's only for 20 seconds, so I kind of got to do this quick. Even when you're invisible, though, you still make sounds. So they'll still pick up on that. 40% pickpocketing for 60, so that's got all the time in the world. I've just only got... What? I hope I'm still invisible and it just glitched. I'm not invisible. And I'm going to get this done anyway. So I got his key. He sees me, but I got the key anyway. I'm going to take the gold. I'm going to run down to the safe and pop it. I think he might be glitched or something. Oh, that's awesome. Look, I'm hidden. I don't know how that just worked. I'm unsure. I think I was still invisible. Whenever I drank the second potion, it like bugged out and showed me as being visible, and that's not... I don't think that's what happened. I think I was invisible that whole time, and he didn't truly catch me. Maybe it was Yayla behind me that knew I was there. Oh, and something I forgot the first time I poked in here. In the bedroom of Arengoth, there is something rather special. I forgot to look into it. Doesn't look like he's in his bed. He's still over there glitched out. Oh, where is it? It's on this end table. There's this little golden bug. I'm just gonna snatch it and run. He looks like a queen bee statue. I just picked it up off that end table. What is he doing over there? I'm gonna steal more from him. Why not? Chest at the foot of his bed, 6 gold. I am surprised. He's sneaking. Like, I don't understand what's... I think I might have gotten really lucky with him. I might have gotten a really lucky glitch where he just chills in the corner. So don't forget to pick up that that little item. It's part of one of the Thieves Guild side quests that you're never really assigned. That eye popped open though. It was just... It was so obvious. Uh-oh.
What was that? Someone there?
Uh-oh. I'm getting ready to have to fight basically all the mercenaries in this whole place.
Now you're mine.
Let's go with the power attack right off the bat. And can I see about my shout? I can. Another power, some quick attacks. Another power, I said. Some quick ones, some quick ones. Oh, the blocking. And the stamina.
Not quite good enough.
Not quite good enough as the final slice happens. Ooh, is that a paralyzed death? No, he's still not dead. He is still not dead. Wow, I was getting ready to say, Yayla, are you gonna get the job done here, honey, or what? We're just collecting bodies down here. Oh, don't mind me. I'm just mercenary stacking. I'll take your scaled stuff. Now, where were the stairs leading down? No, 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 no. I do not recall. Can I see it on my map? There is no way I can see it on that map. Maybe. No, I don't think there is. It looks like it's like right here, though. That means that it's actually on the outside somewhere, and it angles in as it goes down. I think. Maybe. I've already killed all the mercenaries. I've got free run of the first floor here. Ah! This thing's gonna kill me. Okay, I'm gonna find it. Oh, that's right. It was through this barred door. Okay, so like right next to those stairs. Those are the stairs going up. These are the stairs going down. Back here in this corner. I'm thinking there's probably not going to be anybody down here. What is this? The estate basement. Let's go. And hopefully it is not clear of guys. But the mercenaries are okay to die. And it seems like there's a lot more than 8 mercenaries here. I mean, considering that a bunch were out of the beehives, and I think I've killed 8 inside now. I may have even killed a couple more than 8. I don't need 2 cellar keys. I already have 1. I do need to unlock yet another chest. I've been getting all kinds of lockpick chances through this. This kind of really gives a good example of how to continue leveling any character. The Thieves Guild... Whoa, what's this? That looks weird. It looked like I could go back in there like it's a secret or something for a second. The Thieves Guild will level up Thieves Guild-like skills. To some degree, the Companions Guild throws you through a bunch of combat. The Mages Guild, you kind of encounter magic a lot, have a chance to use a lot of magic, but that it's not necessarily as great for trying to go level up all your magic as just, using it. And sometimes when you've leveled up other things already, like with this character, if I tried to start leveling up my destruction, it would be really difficult to beat the Mages Guild quests only using destruction, because everything's leveled to my level and my destruction doesn't do crap for damage. And since I wouldn't be putting perks in it, it's not going to do crap for damage. Oh! Down in the oil you go. Oh yeah, fatality. That is actually one that I have not seen very much. I've seen that decapitation fatality, whoa. But that little double slice is a bit less common. The Thieves Guild, though, will help you continue to gain them levels. When you start to stagnate, when you're one-handed, when your heavy armor is getting to be high level and it's not leveling up very often, boom, there's the safe. Just unlocked it with the safe key. 114 gold and a bill of sale. I will be seeing what he recently sold. And an open door. Let's see. Oh, check it out. A trapdoor for a way out. It goes back into the sewer, actually. Okay, the sewer's a pretty easy way out. And this is going to round out what I have to do at the Golden Glow Estate. So I think I can actually run through the sewer even. Because the sewer be wide open. Yeah, check that out. And back to Riften we go. Specifically to the Thieves Guild. I can't fast travel because they're enemies. Nobody detects me. There are enemies nearby, I guess. They don't necessarily have to. Yeah, okay. I've got to walk away from the island a little ways. Actually, I can basically go straight to Riften. I might even just go in this side of it. I'll see you guys back in the Thieves Guild. I have returned after having aced everything in the quest. Let me see what Brynjolf has to say.
Word on the street is Golden Glow's been hit. Good job, lad.
Yes, and here's what was in the safe.
Let me take a look at what you.
I didn't look at it. The bill of sale.
God sold Golden Glow. What's that idiot thinking? He has no idea the extent of Maven's fury when she's been cut out of a deal. But I'm certain he'll find out.
And he's got all the gold, apparently.
The buyer's name instead of this odd symbol. Any idea what that might be?
I unfortunately did not look at the symbol. No idea.
Well, I'll check my sources and speak to Mercer. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven black-briar. She asked for you by name.
Maven. Good, it's about time I met her.
Don't sound so eager. It's not a social visit. It's business.
If she wants business with me, then it's good for me. What does Maven want?
That's between you and Maven, and I prefer to keep it that way. Don't worry about it. Maven's business dealings usually involve quite a bit of gold for her people.
It had better. Speaking of which...
Of course, your pay. You're smart as a whip, lad. Keep doing right by us, and there's plenty more where that came from.
I hope so. 600 gold! That's not bad. Completed loud and clear. Started. Dampened spirits. Alright, well, that wraps this up, and with the various interruptions, I think that is quite enough for this video. So thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more.